The M.A.R.S VZ58. Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD, and this is a very interesting rifle. Now this is 2018, June 2018. In the last few months there's been a few issues with this particular rifle, and well, not this actual rifle, but these particular rifles, the M.A.R.S rifles and 50 cal here in the UK. Basically they're on about banning them. Okay, not going to get into that in this video. I'm just going to talk about the M.A.R.S VZ58, okay, because it is such a cool, fun rifle. What is the M.A.R.S then? What does M.A.R.S stand for? I love M.A.R.S bars, by the way. But anyway, that's another story. Chocoholic, by the way, if you didn't know. RACKNLOAD is a chocoholic. It's official. M.A.R.S a day. What was that advert? A M.A.R.S a day helps you work, rest and play, or work less than play. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I love M.A.R.S bars. Anyway, let's talk about the M.A.R.S, the real M.A.R.S. The M.A.R.S that lasts a bit longer than a M.A.R.S bar. So what does M.A.R.S stand for? It's manually activated release system. Okay, so basically this is a gas operated rifle, chambered in 223 or 556 if you're in the military, or if it's a military service rifle, which it is in Czechoslovakia. This, I'm not sure whether it still is, but it was basically the service rifle for what the Czech army used to have. It's not an AK-47, although it does look similar to an AK. This is actually better built than an AK. An AK has sort of a stamp receiver, pretty much like car body panels. You know, it's like all the sides of it are sort of stamped out and welded together, whereas this is actual, I think it's, I don't know whether it's billet or forged, but it is a lot more solid than an AK. But how does the M.A.R.S system work then? Well, basically you've seen like Southern gun companies lever release, where you basically take your shot, the bolt flies back, it ejects the case, and then you've got to press the lever to sort of drop the bolt back and strip a round off the magazine and chamber another round. Basically pretty sort of fast to shoot, you know. Should I say fast to shoot? I won't say that again. I won't say fast, but they are, you know, fun to shoot. You know, you take your shot, press the lever, you know, you haven't really sort of got to move your hand away like, you know, with a bolt action, for example. The M.A.R.S system basically works on the trigger. So I've got it open here. The bolt is open, obviously, for sort of, you know, just to show that it's clear. But what you basically do is, it is open, as you can see. When it's open like that, imagine you've put in a magazine with rounds in it, magazines in. You basically, and it's dead weird at first, guys, I've got to tell you, pulling the trigger to sort of chamber the round is dead weird at first. So you pull the trigger. Let's try that again. It's because I had the magazine in. So you cock the bolt all the way back, put your magazine in, okay, and then what you do is you pull the trigger, and that closes the bolt like so. Release the trigger, and then the next pull of the trigger fires the shot. And then obviously it works pretty much like a semi-auto. Gas system is there, so the gas will sort of go through the holes above the barrel into the gas port there, and basically blow the bolt all the way back again and eject the spent case. And then all you have to do then is pull that trigger again. So it's basically bang, click, bang, click, bang, click. Okay, so you take the shot, bolt flies back, ejects the spent case, pull the trigger again, it releases the bolt, which strips a fresh round off the magazine, chambers it, and then the next pull of the trigger fires the round and the cycle goes again. It's basically, excuse me, an interrupted semi-automatic, if that makes sense, but it's not semi-automatic. It is cool. It is so much fun to use. It's a little weird at first, I must admit, but oh my god, it's so much fun, this rifle is. I kind of want to get into, you know, should they ban them, should they not ban them? Obviously they shouldn't, but I don't really want to get into it, you know. All I'm going to say is they are real good fun. They are really good fun. So that is pretty much how the M.A.R.S rifle works. You know, it's basically an interrupted semi-automatic. So, you know, the semi-automatic cycle is mechanically interrupted, in a nutshell. Okay, so basically this particular rifle is on loan from a friend, and it's pretty much tricked out, you know, with Magpul goodies, you know, there's Magpul P-Mag 30 rounder, polymer magazine there, excellent magazines. You really cannot fault anything Magpul, to be fair. Vertical grip, well, not so much vertical, one of these angled grips, forget what you call them, and then there's a Magpul CTR adjustable AR-15 style, stock there, adjustable in loads of positions. That is cool, really cool. I'm just creasing up all my sheet here. Loads of rail as well on this particular rifle. I think that pretty much comes as standard with these VZ58s, and then this one's tacked up with a torch there, so that's cool. Should have done a bit of night shooting with this thing. Excuse me 1 second, guys, I'm just sort of pulling my tablecloth off. It's all just going Pete Tong at the minute. So yeah, oh yeah, by the way, it's wearing a Oceana Defense can there. That thing is excellent. Look at the colour of that thing. I think this particular can is actually a test one. I think it's had some full auto testing through it. Looking at the colour of it, that thing has got hot. There's like no paint left on that thing. That is cool. That just adds to the cool factor of this particular rifle. Oh yeah, and obviously, last but not least, wearing a Vortex Spark. I found that to be an excellent red dot. Again, you can't go wrong with Vortex stuff either. I was shooting steels with this thing various distances on quite a hot sunny day, and I'm really impressed with that Spark from Vortex. It was really doing its job, much better than the sights that come with the M.A.R.S. Obviously I didn't try them, because this thing was basically kitted out already with this Spark, but I'm probably glad I didn't sort of use those open sights, although they don't look that bad, but that red dot just done the job anyway. So, but yeah guys, the M.A.R.S, the VZ58 M.A.R.S, a very, very interesting rifle indeed. Let's just cock it open again. Just so much fun. It's just a major fun factor, this rifle is. Really, really cool, especially in the, you know, the 223, chambered in the 223, you know, nice and light on the shoulder. It's not like 308 sort of knocking you about. You know, you could chew through a lot of rounds, you know, and not really feel it on your shoulder with these. You know, it's 223, it's pretty light. So, but God, just such fun with this thing. Real good fun. Very, very tempted. Very tempted to have one myself, but what do you do in this present time? You know, would you bite the bullet, so to speak? No pun intended. You know, and if they sort of basically, if they do pull them, so to speak, would you be out of pocket? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get into it. I'm sure people in the comments will. But it'd be a great shame to sort of lose these. They are very clever. I'll give you that. The way the guys have designed this and how it works, it certainly is clever how they've done it. But no, guys, this is just pretty much a light-hearted video, just to sort of show you around this thing. If you've not seen one, they're just so cool, you know. Let me just shut up for a minute and just have a look at that thing. Isn't that cool? Pretty well built. I mean, a lot of guys say, "Oh, those M.A.R.S rifles, they're built like a bag of spanners." You know, this thing is solid, guys. It is solid. That is way better built than an AK. I'm telling you now. It feels pretty solid. Shake test. Nothing's really rattling. You know, and I found the trigger to be quite nice as well. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to even pull the trigger on it. Let's cock it. Let's give the trigger a pull. Just see what it's doing. And it is I think it's a non-adjustable trigger looking at it. Let's give it a pull. See what it's doing. Just for giggles more than anything. I think that trigger is pulling. Ooh, I don't like guessing, but it's pulling nice, you know. I found it a very, very nice, comfortable trigger. Sorry guys, I'm just putting my trigger pull gizmo together. I found it a real nice and comfortable trigger. Let's give it a pull. Ooh, 7 pounds, 1 ounce. I thought it'd be lighter than that. It's a blooming nice trigger anyway. It just feels comfortable. There is a bit of creep, like, but don't know. I thought it shot really nice. This VZ. But, oh, guys, just so cool, so cool. And it's definitely a head turner at the range. Didn't think that magazine was in properly. It's because I've not got the bolt open. Let's put that mag in properly. That's better. That's your charging handle, by the way. You've probably gathered that by now. But oh, guys, what can I say? Just wanted to show you around this thing. You know, it is seriously cool. First time I'd used one. I'd done a range time video, you know, a while back. Oh my god, I really didn't have enough ammo with me. I think what did I do? I probably put about 60 or so rounds through this. You know, and it was a hot day. I had to let it cool down because it was getting hot, you know, proper hot. So but I was having so much fun with this thing. Just so much fun. What a cool gun. It definitely gets 10 out of 10 for cool factor. But anyway, guys, that is it really. It's just, I say, a review. I'll probably call it that in the title of the video. It's more of a sort of a walk around the M.A.R.S rifle, basically. Like I said, this one is chambered in 223. At present, UK legal. Hopefully it'll stay that way. That is another video. This is RACKNLOAD. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.